For this mac and cheese recipe, you will obviously need macaroni, which I have pre-boiled and put a little bit of oil in the water before boiling it, and no salt, so that the final dish does not have too much salt in it, and I'm sure about how much salt I'm putting into it. So this is the first thing. Then I have with me some lukewarm milk, oil, that's vegetable oil. You may use olive oil if you want to. This is soya bean oil. And this is some water, which is from the leftover from the pasta water. I saved it up for my recipe. I have seen chefs use it all the time. Then I have here some mixed veg, which I have pre-boiled for the recipe. I also have some capsicum. That's my personal preference. I like capsicum, so I put that separately. Then I have finely chopped onion. Then I have some, this is maida or flour, all-purpose flour or maida. That's what I have there. Then this is oregano mixture. This is the Italian spice mix that you get in the market. Then I have black pepper. Usually the recipe calls for white pepper, but I have black pepper, so I'm using it. Then I have some salt. I will finally put the salt after tasting the recipe, so that salt is not disproportionate, because I'm going to use other things which have salt in them. Then a final secret ingredient. Yeah, I have seen Italians use it. This is bay leaf or tej patta, and I have some cloves here. Yeah, so bay leaves and cloves is a must have in this recipe. Then I have some cream cheese and butter. So let's start making the recipe now. So the first thing that's going into the pan is obviously the butter. You have to be careful that the butter doesn't burn. So for that I'm going to use some oil. Let the butter melt. Then you follow it up with the all-purpose flour or maida. You have to cook this till it's golden brown in color. This is a bit on the higher calorie, but on Sundays you can have it as a brunch. I will post a healthier version soon on my channel. So once you can smell the thing being ready, you will have smell a roasty thing coming, roasty kind of a smell coming out of it. So then you will put in your lukewarm milk. Be sure that the milk is lukewarm, otherwise it will form clumps. So I have warmed up the milk and slowly add it to the mixture. Still forming clumps, but it will go away. So that it helps me to let it mix up properly. I'll put the whole milk. It's approximately one glass milk. This kind of glass, approximately 1 glass. Now we will scrape off if you want to. Now it's been 5 minutes that, no, sorry, 2 minutes. It's been 2 minutes that I have been doing this. Now we will add our bay leaf and the cloves, and there is a particular way by which you do it. You will actually fold up the bay leaf like so and put the cloves inside it like that, so that the cloves and the bay leaf can be taken out if you want to. But in Indian recipes we are actually used to having it in our pulaus and stuff, so it doesn't make sense taking it out. But you can, like the recipe calls for it, like if you want you may take it out. So this is what is going to give it the real taste, this bay leaf and cloves. So they go in there because it's already thickening up and I don't want to use more milk to cut down on calories. So I will now add the pasta water which I had saved up. Chefs use it all the time, pasta water. So I'll put in lots and lots of pasta water. You may use plain water if you forget to save up on pasta water. That's the leftover after I've boiled my macaroni. Macaroni is actually kind of pasta, you know that obviously. Now at this point, when I have put in the water and everything, at this point I will add the finely chopped onions into it. This will have to cook properly because the onion is raw and you don't want raw onion. Obviously the Italian recipe doesn't has raw onion. I have seen some recipes which use paste of onion, but as an Indian I like the flavor and taste of onion in my food, so I have put in onion. Now I'll put in a little bit of salt, very little bit of salt, so that the onion cooks faster. I'll finally adjust the salt at the end of the recipe, and now we'll let it simmer and cook for another 5 minutes. So it's been approximately 3 minutes that the thing is cooking. So now I'll add my capsicum because I don't want it too much mushy and I don't want it raw also, so I'll add the capsicum. And if you're wondering how much of pasta water did I add to this thing, it was 1 cup. The thing may vary as per your consistency. If you see that it's a bit too watery, depending on the type of milk that you are using, then it has to have this kind of consistency. Now that I have put in my capsicum, I'll put away the lid and let it get more thick by evaporation. At this point of time, I would like to add some black pepper. The black pepper is something which does wonders to this dish, and I like to put a little bit too much of it. It's my personal taste. You may put as much as you want, as little as you want. Now you may see that the consistency is becoming thicker. I want the capsicum to be a bit cooked, so we'll let it simmer away for another 1 minute. As you can see, it's already become so creamy. If you want, you may skip adding cheese, but I'm going to add cheese because I have it. So this is cream cheese that I'm adding to it. It actually helps to build up the consistency even more. And how I add it is like I keep on going around with the spoon. It gradually melts into the thing. Yeah, like so. This is a very high calorie food, only recommended once in 2 weeks. I make in this like rarely once in a month or something like that. Rarely. Like if you want to have chole bhature, or if you are intending to eat out, you can make this at home. And I'm sure if you make and eat this at home, you're not going to try the food from outside ever again. Now we'll add in our pre-boiled veggies into the thing. Such beautiful colors already coming up. So the consistency is beautiful, creamy like a sauce. Now it's not leaving the spatula, as you can see. So finally we are going to add our macaroni into it. Yummy, yummy macaroni. As you are mixing it, you can add your oregano over it. Oregano mixture, that's Italian mixture of herbs. There goes the mixture. The final step, I will check the salt. It definitely needs a bit of salt. So now I'm going to add up my salt to it. Salt is as per your taste. Some people don't like to put in lots of salt, so it's up to you how much salt you want to use in this recipe. So I guess that's enough. Yummy. So this is my Sunday brunch recipe of mac and cheese made at home. Once you have it, you'll forget what's like in the market, because this is that awesome. My family just loves it, and I too love it, but I'm trying to be a vegan. Now we are ready to plate it. So guys, that's the amazing mac and cheese all served up, and you may add some extra sprinkles of oregano over it. And if you prefer chili flakes, you may add some chili flakes. And I love to have some ketchup. I use this red chili sauce. People have Tabasco sauce. I like red chili sauce, so I put it over it like that. So there you go, my homemade mac and cheese, the most amazing thing that you will ever taste. So go ahead and try it for yourself, and tell me in the comment section how you liked it, and subscribe to my channel, because I have got more recipes up my sleeve which I am going to share with you soon. Take care. God bless you. Bye bye.